Sup y'all, bring you guys another video. What do you guys think about a fight between Saul Canelo Alvarez and Avni Yildirim? Before I get into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. Hit that helps out the video, it helps out the channel, I'd really appreciate it. So like I was saying, what do you guys think about Canelo versus Yildirim? Is this a fight you guys want to see? The reason why I asked is because, as you guys can tell by the title, there's a chance that it's possible that we might see this fight early next year, possibly in February of 2021. Kit Idek, if you follow Kit Idek on social media, if you guys don't know who Kit Idek is, he's a senior writer for boxing scene, which is a very big news outlet when it comes to the sport of boxing. He tweeted out this. He said, "Keep in mind, Canelo told me and Mike Coppinger on Thursday that he wants to fight in February in Mexico. That allow him to make his WBC mandatory against Yildirim next. As we all know, Canelo is now the WBC super middleweight champion of the world after he defeated Callum Smith for the vacant WBC title, a title that used to be with Benavidez, but Benavidez failed to make weight. He got stripped of the belt, and the WBC decided to put the WBC super middleweight title in the line for Canelo versus Smith, and Canelo won that fight. And now he has mandatory obligations against the WBC mandatory, which is Avni Yildirim. Avni Yildirim hasn't fought since losing to Anthony Durrell back in February 2019. It was a controversial fight. A lot of people thought that Avni should have won that fight, but it is what it is. And I think, if I remember correctly, the WBC promised to give him a shot at the world title, and he's been waiting since then. He's been very inactive, hasn't fought since February of 2019, partly due to injuries and fights not happening. I think one time he tested positive, but he went out there and proved himself that it was medication or something like that. I can't remember, but he hasn't fought in a while. That's what I'm trying to say. He hasn't fought in a while, and here he is possibly fighting for the WBC title against Canelo over in Mexico. Canelo, as we all know, he is from Mexico. Canelo can fight whoever he wants to fight. Honestly, I don't think the WBC can even force him to fight Yildirim, because if you guys know how mandatory works, he has to fight Yildirim in order to keep his title. So if the WBC orders this fight, which I think they said they will when they decided to put the WBC title on the line for this fight, Canelo has no choice but to fight Yildirim if he wants to keep the WBC title. That's only if Canelo wants to. He can decide to let go of the belt and not fight in February and fight in May. He still plans to fight in May. So February will be more like a stay busy fight, and it's already December. It's almost the end of December. Canelo barely got touched against Callum Smith. So I think Canelo should be ready by February. So I don't mind it at all. A lot of people would say it's a waste of time and all that, but at the same time, I'd love to see Canelo fight 3 times in 2021: February, May, and September. May, September. He's definitely fighting in May and September, no doubt about it. And if he wants to fight in February, why not? Why not? If it's against Avni Yildirim, why not? I don't mind it at all. I say let's see it. I can't think of anything bad about it. I think it's going to be a very entertaining fight. It's always fun to watch Canelo, as well as Avni Yildirim. Avni Yildirim doesn't have that big size advantage, or height advantage, I should say, compared to Callum Smith. As you guys can see, they're about almost the same height. Obviously, Avni Yildirim's the naturally bigger guy, considering that he's fought at 168 his entire career. Actually, he fought above 168. He fought at 175 at one point. So yeah, it would make for a very entertaining fight, in my opinion. So I don't mind it at all. Canelo has made it very clear that he wants to unify this division, the super middleweight division, 168 pounds. He's made it very clear that he wants the other champions, Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders. He wants the big fights. And oh my God, phone ring in the background. Sorry about that. Sorry about the phone ring in the background. Like I was saying, he wants to be undisputed champion at super middleweight. And in order to do that, he needs to fight Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders next. So those can be the May and September fights. So February, it will be Avni Yildirim to get rid of his mandatory for WBC. I know there's David Benavidez, who's the former champ. I think that would be a much better fight, but obviously, it looks like the WBC has meant, like, they promised Yildirim to give him a shot, so I guess they'll give it to him. But yeah, Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders can be either May or September. So he can fight either one of those guys, and I'd love to see him fight those guys. So why not, right? So why not Yildirim, February? Let's say Caleb Plant wins his next fight in January. I think he'll be ready by May. Billy Joe Saunders can stay busy by fighting someone like Boo Boo, Demetrius Andrade, and the winner of that fight fights Canelo in September of next year. So yeah, Canelo is the A side, man. He's the main man. He's his own boss. He decides what he wants to do, and he wants to fight the best. He proved it time and time again, fighting the best, fighting the top fighters: Callum Smith, Sergey Kovalev, Daniel Jacobs, Triple G twice. Yo, man, Canelo is the king for the reason, man. He's the best pound for pound fighter out there in the world today. I'll keep you guys updated on this. So subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit that like button if you haven't yet, please. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.